Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angela Davis. Don't forget to hit the bell to get a notification for when I post new content. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about whether or not sunscreen is a scam. In the skincare community, y'all don't stand for me. Okay, it's a lot of people here, and there's a spectrum. There's some that believe that sunscreen is very important in your skincare routine, and then on the other end, you have those that just feel like sunscreen is another capitalist money grab. So in today's video, I'm gonna help you guys determine that. Quick disclaimer, this video is just for fun. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just somebody that suffered with really bad acne at one point. So I'm trying to help other people to not make the same mistakes that I did. So let's get into it. For those of you that don't know, sunscreen can be either one of two things. It can either be a product that you use after the moisturizing process in your morning skincare routine, or it can already be pre-mixed into your moisturizer. And it can do either one of two things. It can either sit on the surface of your skin or be absorbed into your skin in order to safeguard it against the sun's harsh UV rays. During the daytime, sunscreen is very important because it helps to prevent your skin from experiencing premature aging, skin cancer, sunspots, and for my people with acne, it can help to prevent hyperpigmentation. But if you already have hyperpigmentation, it helps to stop it from getting worse. If you are wearing a topical medication during the daytime, then I definitely suggest that you do use sunscreen. That's definitely very big for y'all, because I know I am. So I always gotta make sure I don't forget to apply the sunscreen before I leave the house, because it could be very bad. Save yourself and apply that sunscreen, because you can possibly experience a really bad reaction. Okay, I've been seeing some people that do wear topical medications during the daytime, but maybe they're not protecting it very well. Some people have really experienced really bad reactions by not protecting their skin by applying that sunscreen. And I felt really bad because it looked like there was very severe looking burns to this person's face. And I hope that if he does go and seek out a dermatologist, that they will be able to help correct that, because it's very unsettling for me also as a person that does use topical medications during the daytime. But either way, if you are wearing the topical medications during the daytime, please wear that sunscreen. Okay, that's my suggestion to you. Please wear that sunscreen. Wear a cap, wear the sunglasses, the mask. I know they talking about masks off now, but stay protected. You'll never be too protected or too safe with it. It's too hot for a hoodie right now. I don't know where y'all at, but in New York, it's hot. I had to turn the light off. I'm just using my ring light right now, but I had to turn that light off. It was so hot. So I'm not even gonna suggest a hoodie for right now, but make sure you are shielding your face properly so that you don't experience any adverse reactions or any additional sunburns or injuries caused by the sun. When you do get a bottle of sunscreen, right, or if you are in the store, wherever you're at, or if you're searching online for some sunscreen, you will notice that on the label, it'll say SPF. SPF stands for sun protection factor. So it pretty much determines how much UV radiation you can take before experiencing sunburn on protected skin. So SPF level at times can be kind of a contradiction, because if you're looking from the numbers side of it, you would see it as the higher the SPF, the more protected your skin should be, right? But if it's applied incorrectly, it won't really matter. You have to make sure that it's applied correctly. So with that being said, I guess take into account how long before you enter the sun and how much you are using, if it's a thick coat of sunscreen or if it's just a thin layer. Okay, so please take that into account when applying your sunscreen, because they do come in varying levels, and I'll list them and how much coverage you're supposed to have when using whichever SPF you decide. So we have SPF 15. SPF 15 is supposed to provide 93% coverage from UVB rays. SPF 30 is supposed to provide 97% of coverage for UVA rays and UVB rays. SPF 50 is supposed to provide 98% coverage against UVB rays. SPF 100. I think I've never really seen SPF 100 in the stores, so I guess that's a rare one. I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna label it as. It's really high up there. So that's supposed to be 99% effective against the sun. I don't know why, but I'm just now finding out that there are two different types of sunscreen. You have chemical sunscreen and mineral sunscreen. Chemical sunscreen is supposed to be absorbed into your skin, eventually sits in the deep depths of your skin. I couldn't even say that with a straight face, but it's supposed to sit below the surface in the deeper layers of your skin, allowing the UV rays to penetrate your skin and release heat, but all while protecting. Then you have mineral sunscreen. That's supposed to sit on top of your skin and act as a physical barrier to divert UV rays away from your skin. I've tried a few different sunscreens, but I've only been able to stick with 2 of them like throughout the years consistently. And to find out that each one of them like fall under each category of sunscreen is just like, wow, I didn't know that. I'm so smart. I'm playing. The sunscreens that I've used was the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing SPF 30, and that's supposed to be a mineral sunscreen. And the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing or the CeraVe AM Moisturizer SPF 30 is categorized as a chemical sunscreen. I've had a good experience with both of them, but all in all, I swear by my CeraVe, all right? I don't play about my CeraVe. Like, I was really heartbroken. Like, I think after one of these skincare gurus, y'all had CeraVe sold out. They was off the shelves. And I was so mad every time I would go into Walmart. CeraVe is really top tier. I hope to work with them in the future if this goes anywhere. But yeah, I ride for them heavy. I've been really thriving under the usage of CeraVe. Aveeno was great too though. I'm not even gonna hold you. I wanna say Aveeno was the first sunscreen that I actually dealt with consistently. And I had used it for a few years. It's really good. Like, that's definitely my backup if I can't find any CeraVe in stores. Cause there was a time during this pandemic, at the early stages of this pandemic, where I could not find CeraVe nowhere. So I had to side with Aveeno, and Aveeno is still a good substitute. I first got introduced to sunscreen by my previous dermatologist, Dr. S. For the longest of times, probably like my whole life up until I was like 19 or 20, I was told I didn't need to use sunscreen because I'm Black. So you should be fine, you don't need no sunscreen. Like, that's what I was told. And Dr. S told me that that was wrong. I could see she was right. Quick disclaimer, all complexions need to be wearing that sunscreen. It would be considered self-sabotage or accidental self-sabotage. Either way, got it together. Trial and error. Like, one of the many things I have learned during my acne journey is that it's all trial and error. Sometimes I get mad when I look back and like see the things that I didn't know. But at the same time, like, now I'm thankful that I now know these things. Seeing as the ozone layer has been on either Swiss cheese mode or is giving very Swiss cheese energy, meaning that the sun's UV rays is a lot harsher due to the depletion of the ozone layer. And how I know that's facts and like how that's stayed consistent, like she's been damn sure right, because I went out, I want to say about like 2-3 days ago, I went out on a walk, okay? It was about like maybe like 1 or 2 p.m. and the skin on my arm is still burning. I don't think that's a good thing. That really sounds like a problem. And if I hear go to the doctor, it ain't even July yet. Like, I'm gonna see if it's still burning by the time I go to the dermatologist in a couple of days. But I will say this, I will acknowledge that I was not applying my sunscreen every 2 hours to my arm. But for those of you that don't know, make sure that you are applying your sunscreen once every 2 hours. Okay, especially between the hours of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. because that's when the sun is at its strongest. It's very easy to forget. Trust me, I be forgetting sometimes and I'm like, argh! But I get it, it gets hectic during the day. But please try to set a timer, some sort of reminder. Your skin will thank you for it later. So all in all, it pretty much comes down to it. Sunscreen is not a scam. It's actually very important. I feel like you could probably tell that when I dropped a few keywords when I was like, yeah, it's important, or something along those lines that made it seem very important. I would say it's very important during the daytime. However, please make sure that you are getting a separate moisturizer for your nighttime skincare routine, because ultimately, if you are using a product that does have sunscreen in it, or you are using sunscreen at night, there's really no need to, because the sun went down. It's nighttime, therefore your sunscreen is inactive. What are you protecting yourself from? The moon? Oh, we never slept with open shades, so you don't need no protection from the moon. Well, I'm gonna look that up. Do you need? Yeah, I haven't found nothing talking about that you need to be protected from moonlight, but you need some sort of moisture barrier on your skin, but it's not sunscreen. You want to make sure that you are, at the end of every day, that you are washing your face. Although sunscreen is meant to help us, it can also hinder our progress as well if you do sleep with it on. It could be considerably heavy, like a heavy-ish type product. Ooh, also another tip for my people with acne, please try to see if you can get a hold of a lightweight sunscreen. Maybe something that, like, I think on the bottle you could probably see if it says non-comedogenic, to make sure that your pores don't get clogged up. So it could either say oil-free or non-comedogenic in order to make sure that your pores don't get clogged up. Although it might feel light on the hands, it's still kind of heavy on your facial skin. So you want to wash that off so you don't wake up with any breakouts, because it could potentially clog your pores, and we don't want that, all right? We're using this as a stepping stone. Okay, make sure to put sunscreen in your daily skincare routine. Okay, so with that being said, it's obvious that it's very important. All right, I'm saying it at the end of this video so you guys know it's not a scam. Okay, you need it. Okay, you need it to thrive. You need it for your skin to be thriving like never before. All right, but please make sure you are reading the ingredients label. I've done a little bit of research and I found out that all sunscreen ain't good sunscreen. So make sure you're staying cautious and reading the ingredients list, because there are different ingredients that can be harmful after long-term usage. So maybe I'll do a video. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know. I don't know if you would call it an expose, but just know it's just so that you know what to be on the lookout for. Okay, I don't want to drag this video out all the way today. So with that being said, I'll be back pretty soon with some new content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.